We're Angelo and Ilsa. Over the past 2 decades, we have been building a life and career in the performing arts industry in Western New York. In 2012, we bought an old cathedral and turned it into the Spire Theater, also known as the Inspire Development Center. It was really starting to take off as a gathering place for the community. But then, the world was turned upside down, and we were forced to close our doors for the foreseeable future. So we piled ourselves and our 3 children into this 15-year-old shuttle bus and made it our tiny off-grid home on wheels. After a 5,000-mile journey visiting 13 states between the Atlantic and Texas, our kids want to spend the holidays in our hometown. Subscribe and join us on the adventures ahead.
Buon Natale.
Buon Natale.
Merry Christmas. Okay, Nana, wait. Cheese. But it's freezing cold.
So cold.
And we're in a Jeep Liberty, what is this called?
It's a Patriot.
We're in a Jeep Patriot. And all 3 kids are right there. I can hear everything that they're saying and doing. I really miss being in the bus right now. You don't? No, I like hearing the kids, but I miss the bus anyway.
They're right here. We're all sharing a popcorn.
It was nice and warm in the bus.
So they're spilling popcorn all over the car.
I came out and
This is taking a while to heat up.
yeah, I came out like what 20 minutes ago.
Still not hot yet?
Started up the engine so that this would be warm.
Engine's still cold in this though.
And it's cold. It's still cold. It's freezing. It's just there's snow everywhere and it's icy cold. I'm wearing a winter hat, which I hate wearing. I'm wearing a winter coat, which I hate wearing. I'm wearing socks, which I hate wearing. And I'm still cold anyway.
Oh, I see why. I didn't know it was this cold out. It's 17 degrees.
Yeah. Great.
Wow.
The diesel's gelling up as we speak.
Look at the Star of Bethlehem just lit up.
We are back in the Spire Theater at the Inspire Development Center, our home base, and haven't seen it in a while. It's kind of a mess. We've got a lot of cleaning up to do. Eventually we will give you a tour. As you can see, the instruments are still set up from the last time our band rehearsed. It was back in like February or March. We were ready to do a show and then everything got shut down. So we just paused. We've been paused ever since. And this space needs some TLC. It's been pretty neglected for the last almost year. Soon we'll give you a tour of the whole facility. It's a pretty dynamic and interesting building. So what I've done is I've attached these 2x4s, you can see here, with L brackets to the ceiling. And they're on nice and tight. Here, here, here. And then I also did one down here. And then I used some old paneling that I found laying around the building and connected it to the bottom. So this is actually a really sturdy shelf right now. The next step is going to be for me to put some wood like this. Let's see, like this on the top and the bottom. I'm thinking 1x1s, something that doesn't take up that much space, but then it can be the same thing here. And then I'll have frames, and then I can just put doors on those frames. That's our next step. And then this will be a pretty decent sized cabinet to put all of our clothes. Then we don't need to use, we were using the original bed that we had intended for the kids for all our clothes, and then the kids were sleeping here. We're changing everything around, and we'll eventually do a tour and show you how it all turns out in the end. Another little modification that we made, Ilsa was getting so annoyed by all the battery operated lights throughout the bus, like this. I just had these kind of screwed to the ceiling and stuff. You just click the button and they turn on. They didn't create a lot of light, and the batteries died really fast, and we had to keep on charging them over and over and over again, and it was really frustrating. So what we have now is a couple of these little bulbs that dangle, and they're interchangeable. They came with my solar panels at Harbor Freight. It's just a light bulb, screws in like that, and there's switches for them. So we just turn it on and off, and then if the bulb dies, change the bulb. That's it, and it runs off of our battery bank.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday to me with lapel mics. And I have us on dual camera. Here, I'll show you.
Cool. How does that work?
Whoa, that was neat.
Oh wait, how does that work? That's so cool.
I like how you flipped it over.
My
That's
camera
cool.
goes like that. Look, my hand's over there and over here.
I know.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
I'm going to put this in the editor and see how it sounds.
You should keep it
and
closer
looks.
to you, so it's like it is in the bus. Like,
Wait, how
Yeah.
do you do that? I don't have that.
show
I'll
everybody
show you how
what
to do it.
your birthday snack is. Had candles in it.
It's cheese of Melchizedek.
Cheese of Melchizedek.
Snack of Melchizedek.
It's line of Melchizedek.
Okay, because there's a line of cream cheese.
It's line of Melchizedek snack.
Line of Melchizedek snack. That's
Line
right.
of Melchizedek
Okay.
snack.
Anyway, so this was my snack. It had candles in it. I'll put a picture or something so you can see what it looked like. And then I got this, which I've been wanting because I don't know if you noticed, those of you who've been watching us religiously, like you should be, can't hear Ilsa's voice as well as you can hear ours. There she is, and we're using them right now, and we'll see how it works.
Can you see it? I'm wearing black so it blends in.
That's how it's supposed to be. I'm hoping that we can just put them in the visors,
Yeah.
and like I can keep mine further away, and yours can be closer to your face, and then we'll get a good balance
It's
that
gonna
way.
be so annoying.
No, because if it's just in the visor, all I have to do is plug in on my side. You won't even know it's there.
Okay, well we'll experiment with that.
I like it when Raya's a ham.
I am a ham.
It's fun. I liked when you
Alright.
flipped the camera over.
Yeah, I don't know how it
So
looks.
see, it looked neat. You didn't see what
Yeah, I
come
see.
back. It looks really cool.
All right. Okay, bye everybody. We're gonna enjoy.
Okay, but wait, you didn't really get me to talk very much to see how well.
Oh
it
yeah,
picks
talk
me
some
up.
more.
I'd want that to be far, like you to be far away
We're
from
far
me.
away. You're
Okay.
like this big on the screen.
So happy birthday, Angelo. I hope it doesn't suck too much.
No, I love
Like
it.
a COVID birthday is kind
Best
of
birthday.
sucky.
And we'll get back to like actually covering what we do since we're here in Jamestown, not really on the road, just waiting for stuff to be done on the engine and stuff. We're not filming as much. Yesterday was Logi's birthday. Now after midnight, it's my birthday. So we're doing that and just kind of having some downtime, but we'll be back with you guys soon. So excited to see y'all again.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye, everybody. Bye.
In case you don't know, we are in Jamestown, New York. Our hometown, our home base, I guess. We're here for a few weeks.
Through the holidays, those winter holidays.
Spent some time being locked up.
DeForest Avenue.
Relaxing.
And relaxing and
Really
just-
big clawfoot tub multiple
Yeah.
times now. It's wonderful.
We've been here for over 2 weeks now, and we are now taking the bus to a mechanic to get everything done. Everything
Everything we can afford.
we can afford. Yeah, well, we want tires, we want to make it so that the double doors can open without having to turn the engine on every time.
And little things like our windshield washer pump.
Getting the windshield washer pump fixed.
Generally just kind of look it over and make sure it's safe. because we just put 40. We just added up the mileage, and it was 4,600 something.
Yeah, 4,654 miles or something like that.
I didn't realize we put that many miles. So we did a pretty large trip without really investigating every little aspect of the bus before we left. So that could have been a risky decision. And luckily the only problem we had was our tires blowing up. So something was leaking from the bus. We had it running, we cleaned it out. It's pretty empty in the back so that we can build some more stuff to have more storage.
We're gonna change the sleeping situation for the kids.
I can tell that it's lighter. I can feel it.
Oh yeah.
It's so much lighter right now. It's like I'm back home.
Yes. Doesn't it feel good to be back home?
Keeping it with someone else. We haven't met this guy before, but supposedly he's an expert on Ford engines. And we're driving
Diesels.
a Ford 6-liter. They are notorious for failing. There's modifications you can do to make them bulletproof. We're going to look into doing that. We may or may not do it. It's expensive, but it might be worth it. We might not need to because we drive gently and don't put too many miles on it at once. And don't run the engine too hot.
Only 4,000 miles every month. That's
I mean, per John. We'll see who's calling. Hello? Well, my car's extended warranty.
oh geez. Is there an extended warranty for a 15-year-old Ford bus?
I don't know, but they won't stop calling. It's awful. All right.
Once we added up the receipts and found out that we drove over 4,000 miles, I was proud of this girl.
Yeah.
I was like, she did pretty good.
I did pretty good.
Yeah, you did really
Driving it
good.
Very carefully.
Yes.
Hey, you're not on me. Keep the
Oops.
attention on me. Over here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, that's better.
Proud of the engine. Proud of the Inspire engine. We're going to pick up our bus from the mechanic. It's been there for weeks. We can't wait to get out of this snow and back into some nice warm climate and stop sleeping in the offices of our theater, which is currently still shut down. We're going to get our bus! Okay, so we dropped our bus off at the mechanics and it was supposed to be a few days and it's been a few weeks.
But they have done a lot of things that are going to make the bus a lot safer, and we're going to feel a lot more confident driving in the bus.
Yes.
We got some engine work done. Nothing that necessarily needed to be done, but since our next trip is going to be a long one, we wanted to make sure everything was in good shape.
So we're gonna go pick her up now, and there's nothing stopping us from hitting the road again and getting out of this cold, horrible weather.
We got the door fixed.
I hope so.
We hope so. He said he figured out how to make our double door to the actual entrance to the bus. The mechanic said he figured out how to make that manually open again and open from the outside with the key so that we don't have to turn the engine on every time we're opening and closing the door.
So if somebody wakes up in the middle of the night and has to go out to pee, we don't have to turn on the bus and wake everybody up to go out to pee. See her? There she is! Oh, I missed her.
I hope it starts up.
Yeah, me too.
I'm nervous
so cold.
that like it's not gonna work or something.
Okay, we're going in. Wish us luck.
We don't know how much it's gonna cost right now. I think it might be expensive.
Might be really expensive.
But this guy was recommended. He sounded really smart, knew what he was talking about.
He
so.
specializes in Fords, and he's one of the few mechanics who doesn't say, oh, you need to fully bulletproof the 6.0. He knows what he's talking about, and he doesn't think that 6.0s are bad. So
I guess we'll find out after we drive it to Arizona. If
maybe
it's
he
bad
loves
or not.
6.0s because people spend so much money on them.
I was thinking that too.
We'll see. We're going in right now.
All right, so we got the bus back, and here is our favorite thing about the repairs that we had done. This key. Ta-da!
And the door's open!
It opens the door.
It's so exciting. And then,
So now we don't have to start the engine every time we open the door. This is very cool.
and they fixed the emergency valve, so even if, because this does use the battery, it does use power to do that. They fixed the emergency valve so I can just pull it open and the doors just pop open
And we'll show you that
automatically.
too. We'll show you that too.
Forgot to get the camera out before I started this project, and I thought maybe you'd like to see how we figured out how to put these in. I got some canvas artwork, and I'm using them as the doors on the cabinet. I think when we left off, I had just built this and these. Then I put these, I don't know if you call them stringers or what, up here. And now this is my door to the cabinet, and it's on a gas strut. So cool. I figured out how to do it myself. If you didn't notice, I'm very proud of myself. It's actually not hard. This is the strut. You attach it so that this is angled at 90 degrees, and then it holds it shut and it holds it open. It's pretty freaking awesome. So I'm gonna let you watch me do it again. So first, you have to attach the door with hinges. Okay. Okay, so I'm not leveling them because the bus isn't level, so I'm never gonna be able to get it with an actual level. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. This needs to come down to like about there, I think. Yeah, just like that. I just want to basically cover the hole and have it look pretty good. It doesn't look good to me, so I'm moving it over. Like that, yeah. All right. Now we get these little things out. You have the knobby thing, which goes in the bottom with the knobby end, and then you have the, I don't know, other kind of long one. As you can see on this side, got the ball part on the bottom, and that goes with the round one. Done. Then this is on the top with that one. Oh, but I want to make sure it's done right. Yeah, so it's lined up. There. So I'll close this one again. And all I have to do now, get this at a right angle before you install it. I'm going to attach this first. Make sure that it's going to clear the doorway. This is how you determine what height you need. You put it at a right angle, and then you screw that in there. Carpentry is not my day job. Okay, so up at a right angle, like that. There. But there, see, it was easy as that. Stays shut and it stays open. It's fantastic. Yeah, nice.
Kai, what do you think's in there?
I don't know. The biggest unicorn I asked for. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. That's like the dad of the little version.
Yep.
Oh, the ball. That's a big version of the little one. That's awesome. I want a dragon one like that.
Is that the only thing that you really wanted?